Hello everyone and welcome to Nail 3D channel, and this time I will not talk about the usual stuff, motion builder development and so on, and this will be about this toy. So this is the old toy that my daughter crafted on the classes. She joined some ceramic classes and they sculpturing, painting, and then put on some hours in the oven. And then here we go. This is very cool ceramic toy. And actually she loved this. She loves it a lot, and I think it looks very cool. So I would decided to make a surprise and to put this toy as a 3D character so that you will be able to control it. And that's what I have right now in Unreal Engine. So let me run. So I scan this model, then do some retopology and make a very quick draft animations just to bring life to this character. So there will be funny jumping walk style and also some idling. But that was really interesting, like impression. Yeah, that's actually impressed a lot of my daughter when she saw that. So that was a cool um, actually stuff. And in this video, I would like to show a little bit in details on how I created this. So first of all, the model that I had to bring into Maya to do some retopology or any other software, but I used Maya, and for animation I used Motion Builder. Even there is no any big sense to use Motion Builder, but I'm just used to it. That's why I choose it. So in Maya, I had to bring some model and do scanning first of all. So there are a lot of applications, and some time ago I already tried to use LiDAR on the phone, and I did experiment with the different apps available on the store. And I ended up with using the Scaniverse, and it's not any kind of advertisement and anything like this, but it's just my personal choice. But not long time ago, I saw advertisement about the some Epic promoted application, the new credit, which called Reality Scan. So I was thinking as well to try it out to see maybe it could be some new cool way how to scan and bring models into into the virtual world. So what I tried, actually, this one I tried with the Scaniverse, and this one I tried with Reality Scan. And as far as I can see here, so the result in Reality Scan is pretty quite dense actually. It's 10 times more density here. So this one brings some more optimized. But anyway, I did some retopology, so it doesn't. I don't care really about the result of density for now. For me, the most important was the details, and the texture from Scaniverse looks pretty cool. If I zoom out, you see even on the ground around the character, I even can feel this fabric material, and that's pretty awesome how it looks like compared to Scaniverse, which looks very blurrish, kind of a cartoonish style. But yeah, it's kind of blurrish, so it's couldn't stop on a specific sample and just mix everything together, but it lose the real sense of this model, because when I look on this result, it's really look like a toy. Yeah, very cool, and that's why it looks pretty awesome, I think, in Unreal Engine as well. So what I can say also about that's a different approaches. In case of Scaniverse, I'm recording kind of video and I see result of reconstruction in real time. In case of Reality Scan, it's also very intuitive process that you do your photos and then it's trying to analyze and show you some messages that some photos need additional taken pictures around this position. So it's showing you in 3D space in virtual world where was your camera and from which directions you took a photo. Anyway, I think for me right now the Scaniverse works the best, and also it's much faster and more easier to use, and it looks like it's free. I can get my models In terms of reality scan, it's not very clear because it's very attached to Sketchfab, and also I'm not sure if it's fully free or I need to pay to some subscription or so. So that was really nice, and then I bring everything to Maya, and then I bring to Maya this model, and then build around the Maya. I build this kind of low poly details, and with the modeling toolkit, I just refine a little bit this to add more lines, and having this model as the live surface attached, I just align some vertices on the surface and add one more shapes for eyes, for ear, for brows, I think, and for wings. It's a pity that I didn't model the wings that have to be actually in kind of collapse state, because I think they have to be a full wings. So this bird probably should be able to fly, as my daughter asked for. Maybe it could be some other step if I even ever get to that. But anyway, so this one I modeled, and the final result, what I have is this one, I guess. So this is when I finish with the modeling, I merge everything into one mesh, and then I build a simple skeleton to have some bones to control wings, legs, even nose, and yeah, there is no control rig, but just to have a little bit of possible motion. And then the simple skinning I put on top. Then I bring everything into Motion Builder, and in Motion Builder, I just key several super simple animations like this with a few keyframes. I mean, it's probably more convenient to use Maya for that purpose if we talk about the keyframe animation, but I'm just used to use Motion Builder more often. That's why for me it's more convenient environment right now. And hopefully we can do this stuff quite soon at Rococo as well. And then some jump, kind of walk jump animation, also just a few keyframes block out. And then I bring this into the game, into Unreal Engine. I have this content, I just load it, and then I created animation blueprint. And it's very simple animation blueprint with one flag, which is variable is running, and then the event graph, which actually looking for current velocity. If we have velocity, we start running. And then the state machine with just two states, so the anim graph based on state machine. We have two states, movement and idle. The only cool trick I made here is that I actually constrain the hips, because without this feature, if I turn off the root motion, I will not have the jumps, the up jumps that I have on my motion, because it's not just a movement forward, but as you can see, it's a jumping kind of motion. And as I don't need from my root motion, I don't need the movement forward because it takes it from the physics capsule. But only thing that I need is actually this pushing up behavior. So using the constraint, I take the animation itself and constrain the hips on just two axes to keep the to keep these two axes and to constrain the movement forward, constrain it to 0. So when I run it basically here, you see that this is the original movement, which is moving forward, and I constrain it into to be on place. So I keeping this up and down kind of natural animation behavior, which I'm super happy with, because without that it will be just cut it, jumps up and on the moving forward. Yeah, so that was my experiment with this 3D model bringing into character. Probably it would be nice to add some gameplay with some maybe stars, cores, and even some enemies, or even flying for this guy. Yeah, I'm not sure if I will get to this. I mean, the kids, they grow on very fast. Maybe it will be very cool to try and build something with my daughter together. But it's another story and probably another video. And thanks for watching. And yeah, I'm going to do some other cool stuff. See you in next videos. Bye.